Hello everybody, my name is Kayla, and today we are going to be, let me just move this way. We're going to be doing something a little bit different. I haven't posted to the channel in a little while, but today we're going to be doing a VOD review, and kind of not really a VOD, more like a replay review. My friend Avery, he gave me his Overwatch account, so that I could take a look and see what's happening in his games, and wanted me to go over one of his games, one of his comp matches. So today we're going to be going ahead, taking a look from his point of view, his perspective, and we're going to be breaking down piece by piece. So I'm obviously not the greatest player. I'm like high gold to low plat range, but I feel like I understand the game better than I actually play it. So I'm going to try my best to break it down. Of course, if there's anything that I say that's wrong, take everything with a grain of salt. So if there's anything that you notice that is not correct, then go down in the comments and comment what's wrong, and it will help me to become better at understanding the game and also reviewing. So yeah, without further ado, we're going to hop right into it here.
3, 2, 1.
And we're going to go ahead.
Round 1. Capture the objective.
Go from his point of view. So this is him. So what happened here?
Ready for battle. 5, 4.
Let's take a look.
3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
So right off the start here, we see him use all 3 blinks. That's okay, but it's better to try and conserve most of your blinks. Here though, where he is coming out right out of the gate, I would say it's an okay choice to make, just because he's going to be trying to get to point as soon as possible and trying to get there before everybody else. So I will say that it is okay in this situation, but usually you want to have at least 1 blink left at all times so that you can use it to get escape if need be. Hopefully you never have to use it, but it's always good to have 1 left in the chamber. So with that in mind, let's keep moving ahead. Yep, so he has 2 here. Okay, so that's a good point. I like that. Why he put himself in that room right there, I'm not sure. So I like this off angle, right? This is good. And he blinks out of the way of the Doom Fist. And I get that he's still trying to get this Hanzo. But I don't like this room at all. I would much rather him try and deal with the Hanzo, get some burst off, but then rotate back out to here. Because you can see the rest of their team is falling in right now. You have a Doom who's going to be focusing you. The Hanzo's trying to deal with you. And then the rest of their team is going to pincer. Like, you get out of this door, and they're right there. You can go back into this room back here. But then that's also putting you at a disadvantage. You're not going to be on point. You're not going to be able to make an impact. I don't like this room. I would have rotated back around and waited for another target. or gotten more damage onto him and then played from high ground and waited for the Hanzo to move out and rotate. Rather than, or even just forcing the Hanzo into this room. If he's in this room, he's not getting as big of an impact. You still have your Moira and your, what else? Your Ashe. Your Ashe is still aiming in this general direction. If you're up on high ground, that's fine. You're pressuring him back into the room. So yeah, see, there's a bunch of people here. They don't notice him somehow. He rewinds back into the room. That's a wasted rewind. There was no reason to use that there. He's on this Mercy. He's getting damage on her. Why did he rewind? The Orisa's not looking. The Mercy's by herself. There's a Genji coming in, but he doesn't know that. So what's the point of rewinding here? You're not getting any value out of it. You're not recovering any health. You're already at full health. Like, and you just gave up an opportunity to kill their main support. One of their main supports. They have two. But one of their main supports. So what's the point of this? Like, this is a wasted rewind, a wasted cooldown, and a cooldown that usually can get you out of a lot of tough situations. And you just burned it to go back into a place where you shouldn't have been in the first place. I'm not quite sure why you did that. Gonna get hit by the Lucio. So he gets back. He gets out. Still have to rotate all the way around. That's fine. They now have point. On the game. So that's good. That's good. Okay. So he fights here. The second they start focusing him, he backs off. He starts to go look for an off angle. Right? He's fighting. They look at him. They shift their focus. He's like, okay, I'm gonna pop out. And he looks for another off angle. He's at 75 health here, right? Why he rewinds? He rewinds to gain back his health. 100%. That's why he did it. Again, that's a wasted rewind. That's a wasted cooldown. It's on a long cooldown. There's an there are armor packs, or not armor packs, health packs that he could have picked up. And it would have just been faster. Not faster, but it would have saved that cooldown that can get him out of a worse situation, because he's already disengaged at this point. So he doesn't have to use this. He can run over and grab a health pack without getting contested for it. So why he's wasting a cooldown that's going to get him out of another situation is beyond me. So far, bad blink usage. That's what I've really seen. Yep, uses it. And just keeps going in the same direction he was. So he gets the Hanzo here. That's good. Bad blink. Oh no, Genji. Genji's low, so he gets him. You gonna get that tracer? Or the Mercy? Okay. They've already capped point. Right? His team isn't here. Like, the rest of his team is gone. So he should not be on point at this point. The second they capped point. Oh wait, no, his team capped point. Oh, I'm getting all thrown off because it's red versus blue. Okay. Wait, no, he is on red. Okay, so I was right. I got confused. So they cap point, right? The second they capture the point, he should be backing up. He does not need to be fighting this fight. It's a losing fight. He's not going to kill 4 here. That's just not what's going to happen. So there's no point in continuing this fight. They've gotten it. Back out. Wait for the rest of your team, reset, and then push back in. But here, I mean, I can understand him farming for bomb, if that's what he's doing. You know, he's farming for the rest of bomb. But if he stays in after that, that's bad. Yeah. He should have just gotten out. It wasn't worth it. You get the Genji. One's on point. You go for the Mercy, that's fine. Fight's dead. Time to leave. At this point, just get out. You already wasted rewind. You don't have rewind to get you out of this situation if you need to keep fighting. You have 1 blink. Not worth it. Just don't fight this. You're not going to recap it. You're not stopping their percentage gain. There's no point. So just leave. End of story. Yeah, this is a dead fight. Like, you're just... At this point, you're staggering yourself. You just got staggered really hard. Because if we look... His team's already back. His Doom, both his supports, his D.Va's on her way. The Ashe is going to be there before he respawns. He just staggered himself really, really hard. So that's bad. So, staggering. Yeah. Because if we look, here's the rest of his team. That Doom is being a bot. Yeah. Oh, and started, you know, backpedaling. Called like, okay, let's wait. Wait for a full regroup. And push again. Would have been fine. It probably could have re-engaged faster. Let's bump up the speed a little bit.
You need to learn the rules.
Okay, so he's fighting. He's pushing into this fight. His team's already sort of low, but it's still maybe winnable. I don't think so. Okay, wait. Let's wait for this fight to play out. Watch it. They use beat. They win with beat. They probably win this fight with beat. No. They don't. They get it back. Somebody please cap point.
Taking the point.
Okay. 69%. So let's just go back and look through this. So they're pushing now. He didn't use bomb. Good thing he didn't use bomb. We'll see. He might have been able to win the fight faster, but there's a shield there. Okay. Why did he rewind here? He's at 150, 125, 105. Wastes a rewind for 50 health when he could have kept fighting, right? Didn't need to do that, but they get the Doom. That's good. They're rezzing the Mercy. They get the the Mercy gets the res off. He disengages. Creating an off angle. That's good. Okay.
Surrender to my will.
He doesn't focus on one target ever. Like, he focuses one of them and then just gives up on it. Okay, gets the Doom. Good. His aim is kind of potatoing right now. That was so close to his head. I don't know why he did that. I'm not for sure. And I get away from the Hanzo, but they start C9ing. Okay. So let's get this sound away. So already he's wasting his rewinds like that. He's not getting value out of them. Like, I don't think he's gotten value, like enough value out of a single rewind yet. Like the whole time. He's switching targets too quickly. Like he focuses on something, and then he instantly flops. And like there was that one time, focuses on the Orisa, doesn't kill her. Moves to the Lucio, doesn't kill him. Moves to the Doom, finally focuses on the Doom and kills him because he focused him. But if he spreads his damage out like that, nothing's gonna die. Your healers are just gonna heal you back up. Like there's no point in dealing damage like that if you're not gonna finish that target. Because the healers are just on their team are just gonna heal them back up, and that gives them free ult charge. And you're feeding their ults. You're feeding the support ults at that point. So it's not the typical feeding where you're dying and you're just giving them ult charge, or you're being a Roadhog and you're just soaking damage and being an ult battery. But it's still feeding because you're doing damage and you're not finishing any targets, and they're just getting free ult charge, healing. Doesn't matter. You did no impact there. That impact that you made, completely wasted. You could have spent that time killing 2 targets when you only killed 1. So, his positioning is a little bit weird, but it's fine. Like, it's nothing terrible. Like, he's not dying, so that's good. But forgot what I was gonna say. So right now, what I see is target focus and rewinds. Really important to work on those. Just because right now they're very shaky from what I can see. Okay, let's move on. They won that fight. Here comes the Doom.
Stay down.
Of course he was gonna do that. I don't know what you expected. A Doom has a straight shot down a hallway, straight towards you. Of course he's gonna throw himself at you. Like, you go ahead. You heard him. Start focusing him. Did you have a blink at that time? You had 2 blinks. What a sound. I would have instantly blinked out. So you used 2 blinks trying to get out. And you blinked into a wall. Okay. Okay. What happens here now?
It's happening. Meteor strike.
Start fighting on point. You're back. Okay. Focus on the Lucio. So, you guys have the point. I mean, what the fuck happened? What? So you focus the Lucio. He doesn't die. Their team is coming in. Right. So weird. So you start focusing the Genji. He ults. Fine. Wasted rewind. Dragon comes. You don't have rewind for the dragon, which probably could have saved you. Could have given you a bit of time to react, and then you could have blinked out. So you died to dragon because you didn't save rewind. Because you burnt it for 40 health. And you're they C9. Your team doesn't contest because they're dead. They still don't cap it. Okay, next fight. I like that. Yes! Good, good. You fucking one-clip that Honda. Nice. Okay. So this Doom is low. He's already like below half health. So why you try and throw the pulse bomb on the lone solo Doom when he's not near his team is beyond me. But anyway, so he comes down. You get him. Good. Now you're carrying. You got 2 picks for your team right there. Like that's enough for you guys to group up and engage on. Like that's huge. Do you get the Genji? You get 1 tapped. Okay. Let's do this. So you come here. You one-clip the Hanzo. Beautiful. Love it. That's a carry. That's how you carry right there. Focus the target. You see the Doom. Doom comes for you. He's half health. You blink out this punch. Nice. You shoot. He's half health. Or below, even below half health. You reload. He doesn't have rocket punch. Right? He just used it. He doesn't have slam. He just used it. He just burned 2 cooldowns. Probably only has uppercut. If he uppercuts you, you can just one-clip him. Right? So there's no need to use pulse bomb. He has virtually no cooldowns. He can shoot you in the face. Yeah. But just walk around the corner. There's a corner right to your left. Just walk over there. Reload. Come back. One-clip him. Easy. If he ults, fine. Let him ult. Blink out of the ult. One-clip him. Done. You know, easy. No need to waste a pulse bomb here. Probably, on your part, a panic ult.
Meteor strike.
Heard meteor strike, you ulted. I understand that. That's okay. That's something that comes from with, you know, practice.
Nice shot.
Okay. Come in. You try to make an off angle here. Genji's half, Mercy's full. You were targeting the Mercy there. That was a nice combo. That was a nasty combo. That was just really good on the Genji's part. Like, yeah, you probably could have, like, played a bit more carefully here, especially where that's their entire team. And you probably shouldn't be, like, trying to push into their entire team and maybe, like, playing a little bit further back, or at least just playing over in this area behind them. But I want to watch that, because that's just a clean combo. Well done, Genji. So, probably not much you could have done there, but just try and, in that situation, play a little more passively. Wait for your team to engage first. Or engage with your team more, even better. Okay. You really gotta stop wasting rewinds. What was the point of this? Let's take a look. Switch in. The dragon's not hitting you. He uses blade, that's fine. So he was probably gonna hit you. But wait. If he uses blade, let him use blade. You know? Let him use blade. Let him try and hit you. And then you rewind. You rewind it into a dragon.
Now, where were we?
And basically died because of it. right?
No chance.
And that's the end of this round. So let's move forward.
Ready for one. Round two. Capture the objective.
You're playing Zarya. Okay, I didn't see this coming. Unexpected. Running Zarya with your Ryan. Watch this out. Pretty exciting potential. So already you're wasting bubbles. You've wasted your personal, you wasted projected, you wasted your first personal as well. First personal, I see what you're trying to do. You were trying to peek out and get some extra charge to get you started and off the ground. If you're going to do that, let your Rhine push in with you with the shield, and then pop out when you're a little bit closer, like halfway to the point, so that the enemy team can actually hit you and not help it, like they can't stop. Let me see where you burned your projected. Why do you use projected here? Your Ryan's fighting a Lucio. He can take that on his own. He doesn't need your help with killing the Lucio. He doesn't need projected to kill the Lucio. You got no value out of that. Absolutely none. Wasted bubble. So you've wasted personal, which understandable. I see what you're trying to do. Just poor execution. Next time, walk a little bit closer to them. And you've wasted projected for no reason. Oh, there's the title. Okay. It's a good personal. Still fighting. Now's the time to give your Ryan projected. And you're not with him. Your Ryan is pressing W. But you're too busy fragging. Why were you not with your Ryan? Where was he? Where was your Ryan? Your Ryan's right here. Right? You're right here. Your Ryan was pressing W. He survived. Right? Because should have been giving him projected, but doesn't survive for long. He's pushing up. He gets fragged by the Hanzo. So, one, why are you in this room? This room is death. This is a bad room. You're gonna get fragged by the dragon. You know, you're gonna get fragged by anything that walks in here. And why aren't you with your Rhine? You know, you're gonna be with your Rhine so that you can give your Rhine projected, so that he can push, so that he can create, make space, or that he can take space. So you need to be with your Rhine there. You can't just be off trying to frag people when that's your DPS's job. So, yeah. That's that. Moving on. Switch to Hog. Okay. Interesting. Good work. This is a good Hog map.
You're powered up. Get in there.
Okay. For the most part, you did your job, you stayed alive. And you put pressure on them, so force them to use cooldowns. Good. That's fine. You're here. Let's start from the beginning. Right? You're pushing. Okay. You broke his the Orisa's shield. I would have been positioned right here. That way, you break her shield, you hook the bitch. Down goes the Orisa. She's dead. Done. Don't have to waste any more time on her. Any more thought. Right? But, you know what? You didn't. That's fine. Okay, move on. So... You vape. Okay. You're using your right click in way too close quarters. Like... First one was fine. But you're not hooking. You should be hooking way more. At least attempting it. Like, even if you don't hit it, that's fine. But, like, attempt to throw at that hook. Because even if you hook someone, you're going to be getting way more value out of it. You could have hooked 4 times in this fight, and you hooked once. You hooked the Hanzo. You hit the Hanzo, but you could have hooked 4 times in this fight. Way more value. Hanzo. That's a good vape.
I have it. You're powered up. Get in there.
You get nanoed.
Step rider.
Okay. You hook it. Lucio's still here. Here in this scenario, right? Just press W. Press W on the Orisa. Just go for her. Like that. Exactly. She's not going to be able to take the fire. Because you're going to be dealing so much more damage than her. So not terrible. That was actually okay. But just hook more. Because you're going to get more value out of it. You're not getting any value at all if you don't hook. Try, even attempt to hook. Whereas you could probably hit an extra hook and end the fight like an extra 10% early. So, whatever. Beautiful hook. Nice. Heals. You got him. Nice. Good shit. Now you're hooking more. Don't try and line up those angle stuff. Those are harder angles to hit.
Meteor strike.
There wasn't a lot of value to get from that ult. Like, it would have been good if it was probably 10 seconds earlier, right? More than that. Would have been good right about here. If you had pressed W. If you had pressed W right here. And popped ult. Boom. Maybe kill the Orisa. Probably not. But, you know, when she comes out of Fortify, push her back. You know, swap your focus onto the Mercy. Onto the Hanzo. Onto the Lucio. Right? But you're not getting value out of this. You get the Hanzo, you don't even kill him, and then the Doom just punches you out of ult. So not a lot of value. That's okay though. Vape. Step back. Let's go Doom. Fine. Go for the hook. That's an okay hook. You get fragged. When did you use vape? Oh, you got punched out of vape. No, you didn't. Yeah, you did. Yeah, so you get fragged. You could have also preemptively vaped as well. If you preemptively vape, then you're gonna beat him to it and sort of soak up some of that extra damage he's gonna do. You know he's gonna do at least 100 with a slam like that, or maybe 80, and that's gonna put you below the 300 mark, and you want to be topped off. So that would have been an okay vape. I like the diva hook. Could have just grabbed the mega. Didn't need to waste the cooldown there. Like, it was at your disposal. It was literally right now. You grab it there. That's good. One health. Thank you. Hook the diva. Hook the diva. Hook the diva. Hook the diva. Again, you're not using your hooks off. Use your hooks off cooldown. You're gonna get more value out of it. Because, like, if there's a chance that you're gonna land a hook, use it because you're gonna get value. Hook the diva there. And I assume that's good. I personally would have made a ball swap to get back to point, but yeah, because you guys don't even touch. Okay, so a couple of wrap up thoughts. One is please when you're playing Tracer, stop wasting your rewinds. Rewind is meant to get you out of a bad situation or recover a large deal of health that was okay, let me rephrase that. Rewind is used to either get you out of a bad situation or recover burst damage that was done to you, okay? Because damage over time doesn't matter. Burst damage, it's going to matter because it happened in that one spot of time, and it's going to be in that time frame that you rewind, in like the 5 seconds that it is, or 10 seconds. I think it's 5. Your positioning on Tracer is okay. You go for off angles, that's good. Sometimes you need to play a little less in their face. And if you are going to play in their face, be more mobile and blink around more. But don't. Overall, I think you're fine with your movement and where you are in the map. That's okay, I think. But focus your targets. You need to focus your targets. Because otherwise, like I said, you're not going to get value if you don't focus them, because you're just feeding support ults on the enemy team. You're not going to kill anything, so nothing's going to happen. You're wasting time that you could have been focusing another target and bursting down 2 in the time that you killed 1 because you're spreading your damage. Don't spread your damage as Tracer. Just burst a target, 1 clip a target, move on. If it takes 2 clips, do it, finish the job, move on. Don't switch your targets. Just stay on 1, please. For the next round, your Zarya, you waste your bubbles a lot. Some bubbles you're getting value out of, but like with the Lucio example, your Ryan was fighting a Lucio, he doesn't need a bubble. If he's in an imminent threat of dying, bubble him. If he's trying to take or make space, bubble him. Don't bubble him for a single target like a Lucio, especially a support. No. Hog, make sure to save your vape for when you really need it. I like to try and vape when I'm at the 300 to 200 health mark. Hooks, please, if you see a target that you can hook, if you have clear line of sight with of a target that you have the chance of hooking, throw your fucking hook. Like, you're not getting value out of it by holding on to it. You could have hooked again in the time that you didn't use it. Like with that diva, that's a perfect example. You could have hooked her and pulled her in. You guys would have been able to decimate her, get her off the board, and then have an easier time pushing through, rather than waiting for that hook. So if there's even a chance that you can land that hook, go for it. Otherwise, don't try and hook around a corner, right? There was that one time. There's that wall. You're on low ground. They're on high ground. They're behind a wall. Don't try to hook that. Not worth it. You're not going to hit it. If you do, fresh nuts. If you don't, wasted. Like that. Go use your hooks, but use them if you're going to hit them, or if you have a chance of hitting them. That's a chance. That's a hook where you have a tiny chance of hitting it. But yeah, overall, just a couple of things, and that will get better. I know that the thing, okay, on Tracer, if you can just focus down your targets, you will carry. 100%. All there is. Enough said. Okay. Thank you everybody for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like on the video. I might start doing this more if this gets, you know, a good rep, if people like this kind of content. But either way, I mean, I might keep doing it just because it's, you know, it's kind of fun. I like analyzing it. It's, you know, it's good. If I said anything that was wrong, please go down in the comments and correct me on what I said was wrong, because it helps me learn and it helps other people learn, you know? So, of course, feel free to comment, and if you saw something that wasn't quite right, tell me. I'm open to criticism. Awesome. Either way, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys later. So, peace out. Have a good night.